going to talk about eye contact, specifically how to increase eye contact in our students who have autism. First things first, eye contact is important because it conveys attention, it conveys interest, it's socially appropriate. Unfortunately, for our students with autism, eye contact is particularly difficult. It's oftentimes considered extremely stressful, even painful. So my bottom line, my personal opinion is we never want to force eye contact. I've seen it being done. I think it's extremely traumatic for the student. Instead, we want to provide opportunities to naturally allow eye contact to occur. So in this video, I'm going to talk about strategies to increase eye contact for our students with autism, okay? So my first strategy is we want to increase opportunities for eye contact. So what that means is we want to be at eye level or below, and we want to be in front of our student when we're talking to them, obviously, but also when we're engaging in activities with them. So if we're pushing our student on a swing, instead of pushing them from behind, get in front and make sure you're looking at the student. If you're having them bounce on a ball, or you're bouncing your student on a ball or your child, bounce them while you're in front of them. My second strategy, when you're giving your child or student an object that they want, let's say it's a cookie, let's say it's a toy that they want, before you give it to them, see if you can elicit some eye contact. So if they want this toy and they say, give me toy, or I want toy, I would take the toy, I would put it up next to my eyes or even in between my eyes, and I would see if I could get them to look at me before I give them the toy. Another way we can increase eye contact is drawing attention to our eyes using a silly mask or silly glasses, any type of prop that makes our student look at us and think, oh, they look really funny looking. And when I say mask, I don't mean like a full face mask that obscures the eyes. I want the eyes to be very visible. If you don't have a face mask at home, no problem. You can just make one out of paper or an index card. All I do here is I fold my index card in half like so. And then I take scissors and I cut a rectangle out of my index card. And now I have my mask. So when I'm talking to my student, I hold this up to my eyes. Believe it or not, this really works. This draws attention to our face. And you can even have your student decorate your mask for you, decorate their own mask. And you guys can talk to each other through your masks. My next strategy is do activities that are up close and personal if you can, if possible, if the child will tolerate you in their bubble. So what I mean by that is have your student, have your child paint your face, have your child put stickers on your face. The closer they are, the more opportunities they have to look at you in the eye. My next strategy is wait before you're doing a highly anticipated activity. So let's say you're sitting and you're blowing bubbles with your student or your child. Before you blow the next set of bubbles, wait and see if your child will naturally look at you. Oftentimes, if you wait, they'll look at you to see what's going on. Why haven't you blown the bubbles? So wait before you do an activity that they anticipate. Similar to the previous tip, pause before you respond. So if your child asks you a question or they want something from you, instead of just immediately responding, pause. Oftentimes what this will do is your child or student will look at you because they want to make sure that you heard their question. But when your child does make eye contact, make sure to praise them and make sure to be specific with your praise. So say something like, I love how you looked at me in the eyes, or nice looking. Being really specific and praising eye contact is crucial. Talk about interests. So if there's a certain activity your student or child is really passionate about, maybe it's Legos, maybe it's dinosaurs, get them talking. Oftentimes with our students who have passions, they're more likely to increase eye contact with you when they are discussing those particular passions. Last but not least, model appropriate eye contact. When you talk to your student, make sure you are looking at them. Don't ask or request something from them while you're not looking. Always turn, make a point to look at them before you talk or request something. At the end of the day, if our student does not want to provide eye contact, it's too stressful for them, we can teach them other strategies that will help convey that they are listening and they're attending to whoever they're conversing with without providing eye contact. So we want to teach them those strategies. So we might teach them, okay, if looking at the eyes is too painful, let's try looking elsewhere. Let's try looking at the forehead. If that's too difficult, if looking at the whole general face area is too difficult, we can teach our student, okay, if we can't look at the face, let's make sure our bodies are at least facing and our feet are faced toward the speaker or toward our audience. So we want to be within an appropriate talking distance, so within several feet, and we want to be facing our listener. That's another way we convey that we're attending and listening. We also want to teach our students socially appropriate comments that convey their listening. So saying yes, okay, nodding their head. We want to teach them to use these comments throughout their conversation, and we want to emphasize you only say those things when the person is not talking. We don't want to interrupt them by saying yes, yes, yes. So teaching our students socially appropriate comments for conversation. And last but not least, this might even mean helping our student communicate, I'm listening to you even though I'm not looking at you. So we might teach them to say that. At the end of the day, if our students do not want to make eye contact, we do not force them. But those are some really excellent strategies to try at home. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to comment below. And if you liked what you saw today, please feel free to subscribe. See you later. Bye.